to the world traveler, man, for coming through and being able to help me with the streaming this week, man. I appreciate it, bro. Word up. Well, let's go, man. Yo, coming through?
Shake that ass for a little bit of cash.
Pick this money up. Let me get this up. The money disappears.
I don't know. Good.
In my drawers. Hold on. Thank you. Tips is appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Listen, man.
Tired, I'm hot.
Shout out to everybody that's in the building tonight. I know Lux Vision Studios, man. Listen, man. You know they went through they in Texas, and you know they had the hurricanes for the power outage. They was fighting to get everything in order. Everybody that did make the show, I appreciate it. If y'all feel free to send some invites out. The guest is on his way to the show.
Hello.
And shout out to my sis, Goddess in the building, Jersey in the building. Sis, I hope you enjoyed your vacation. So look, man. This week passed. You know we had the NBA draft. I don't even know none of them players that got drafted. Shit looking crazy. Brown got his son drafted in the second round. That's even crazier. When you sit back and think about it, like, yo, to be playing on a basketball team with your son, man, I mean, you really just been like, you put in a lot of pain. You heard?
Yeah, I get that.
It's crazy. So, boom. I'm waiting for football season, if you ask me. Shout out to the Eagles. You heard?
Steelers, fuck the Eagles.
Yeah. Shout out to the Eagles, man. Well, listen, man. How everybody doing? How everybody feeling, man? I hope everybody enjoyed their Independence Day or whatever, if they did celebrate or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I want you guys to know this Thursday, man. This Thursday, Metaverse. If you ain't even got a headset, listen, get the Oculus app. The Babe Misses. They having a concert, a live concert. It's gonna be crazy, bro. $15 the admission, $40 VIP. It's gonna be crazy. Yo. Hey, yo, so look, make sure you support the Bay Misses, man. Go get them tickets and support, man, the artists in the building, man. You heard? It's getting crazy. Listen, and they about to drop a crazy visual. Shout out to Waterloon. Shout out to the Bay Misses. Shout out to the Zen Royals. Once again, man, if y'all can y'all send some invites out? Let's get this strong pack tonight, man. You heard? And so, boom. Hey sis, man, what time is it, man? I think it's shot o'clock, man. I think we need a shot. You need to put her on the stage. We need a shot o'clock. We gotta get this shit livened up. Send some invites out, man, because I ain't even feeling the energy. Like, where everybody at? Like, I be fucked up. See, anybody put you up there. But look, it's shot o'clock coming soon. Goddess.
Hey everybody, what up? You already know. It's Big G to the motherfucking Z. Stop playing me. It is shot o'clock. You feel me? Big shout out to my bro, Trapstreet Radio. You feel me? Zen Royals. Yeah. We're in the building. Thank you. And yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Mic countdown. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ooh. If you haven't already, please like and say the world. Big shout out to Zine, Buddy, Topaz, the team. You feel me? Big Turtle Queen, yeah. Let's get it. Let's go.
Yeah, make sure you like, save, and share the world, man. I mean, that's number one. That's the number one thing to do.
Please.
You know what I'm saying? Secondly, man, show love. It don't cost nothing to show love. Now, coming to the stage, my boy, the guest, my boy Trouble, man. Listen, man, he coming to the stage. We ready to talk. We ready to discuss some things, man. Talking about gun safety. I don't know about it for a lot of people out here in the audience who know about gun safety and what's the point of what, like, in this day and time, I feel like all females especially, y'all need to have your gun license, man. There's too much going on out here in the world. But we ready to get into that. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. What's good, bro?
Man, welcome to Trapstreet Radio, man.
Thanks for having me here.
Once again, shout out to DJ Marcus too, man, for real, for coming through with the secondary stream. And shout out to Lunch Vision Studios. Make sure everybody, if you got family in Texas, the Houston area, man, pray for them. They're going through a big hurricane right now. It's knocking out the power. They without power.
Yeah, I heard about that, man.
That's a lot going on.
Situation.
Trouble. So, man, introduce yourself to the people that may not know you, the people that may know you. You know, we out here. We all over tonight. We on Twitch, Facebook.
So what's going on, everybody? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys see me around in the Metaverse. I'm Trouble 1911 in Metaverse in real life. I'm Dee Parker. I own a Firearm Academy in Virginia. I do business consulting, and lately I've been helping people with their YouTube channels. So just an overall entrepreneur, just on this journey to live the best life I can live.
Now, when you say live the best life you can live, man, I felt that because that's what I feel like that should be the agenda for everybody, especially when you're trying to merge the businesses inside the virtual field. You know what I'm saying? Now, 100%. I've been to your shooting range inside of here, man, and it's a dope experience because it's really similar to the shooting range in real life. Like,
appreciate it.
So when you thought
as
about
in real life, I have a shooting range where I train people how to defend themselves. Not necessarily. See, when people think about guns, it's a cliche that you're always thinking about defense or violence. It's more so it can be fun in a sport as well. So you got to think about it. Some people go hunting. Some people just literally go shooting to have fun. I always tell everybody, and this is how I kind of get their mindset. I say, when you think of a gun, what's the first thing to pop in your mind? Now, within our community, sometimes it could be a bad experience, you know, some type of trauma. Like I've lost family due to guns and things like that.
Me too.
Some people, it's like, well, when I think about a gun, I think about a bad thing. But some other people might say, it brings me back times where me and my father used to go hunting, or me and my uncle used to do this, or so on and so forth. So everybody has their own personal experience with firearms. And my job is not to convince people that guns are good or bad. I just want to educate people. So that's my goal.
Now, listen, man, I want to let you know, man, I've been inside your range again, and I've seen like kids in there too.
Yeah.
Like inside Meta, you feel me? But I'm an advocate I got daughters, so I'm an advocate for kids being trained to use firearms too, because I feel like in this time, especially females, I feel like they need to be armed. Like I tell all the
Definitely.
women in my family that, and they be like, "You feel me, yo? Make sure you get your gun license. Get your gun license. Get your gun license." See, I'm a felon, so I can't get no gun license, bro. I don't. You know what I'm saying, so it's like,
Actually, they're working on something right now. There's a new legislation that you're trying to pass that if you don't have a violent offense, they're going to actually start giving people slowly but surely their gun rights. Because if you rob somebody or if you've done something like that back in the days, I mean, I know I had a customer. She's 58 years old. Once upon a time, she was in a domestic dispute with her boyfriend, and she wound up picking up a knife and she did stab him. But technically, it was out of self-defense. But you guys know sometimes once you're really feeling it, you know, she overly did it, so they say. And she got locked up for a little period of time, nothing serious. And years later, she still can't own a firearm. Now, it was technically self-defense. So certain states have a law that they're not forgiving. So if you had a felony in the state of Virginia, it can never be taken away. So with the new legislations now, they're trying to kind of give a little leeway, because if you rob a liquor store unarmed years ago, it wasn't a violent offense. We shouldn't be able to take away your rights, because the Second Amendment basically is rights to bear arms for all.
Absolutely. But it's this little thing in Jersey, man. It's called certain persons, man. Once you get a felony, and
Correct.
then you get caught with a weapon, it's certain persons, and that could lead up to anywhere from 10 to 5 years. You feel me? And I'm a product of that. I definitely call it certain persons, being that I got like a couple drug charges on my jacket, so I got caught with a couple firearms, and it was like, yo, you know what, little bro, take this 60 months and don't pass go.
I have a question.
It was no collect 200.
Sure. Okay. I guess we could take questions. I'm open to it.
Should you have insurance on your guns?
It's actually a very good question. So I'm going to give them a shout out, even though they normally pay me to give them a shout out. So U.S. Law Shield is what I use and what a lot of other people use. If you guys ever go to the Comco Theater here in the Metaverse, U.S. Law Shield is one of the sponsors for Comco. What they do is provide legal services. So it covers your firearm and the person itself. So for instance, it's not just for guns. If you're in a situation, Tink, if you get in a situation with some lady at the grocery store and she push you down, I know Tink ain't gonna turn the other cheek. Tink gonna beat that ass. So let's say Tink beat that ass too good and she got some damages on herself and she tried to sue Tink. U.S. Law Shield will protect Tink because it's like she wasn't the aggressor. She's just really good at beating ass. So U.S. Law Shield is going to make sure you don't go to jail. Let's say initially they put the cuffs on you because there is certain type of protocols. You'll get the cuffs on you. However, you'll call U.S. Law Shield. They'll pay for your bail and everything, and you'll be good to go.
Even if I shoot in the kneecap?
What's that?
If I shoot in the kneecap, I'm just
Whoa,
saying.
that's another whole topic.
Oh, damn.
So shooting in a kneecap. I know this is a joke, but I want to tell everybody right quick, just some serious education. A warning shot will send you to jail. So if you're in any situation and you discard your firearm out in public, it's considered dishonorable discharge of a firearm. You can go to jail for that. So when you're shooting, you don't necessarily shoot to kill. I legally can't say that at all, especially because this is recorded. You shoot to stop the threat. So when you shoot, you're shooting to only stop the threat.
Got a question on that one too, because there was a law in Florida that really confused me. It was a woman that was being physically abused by her ex-husband.
I know the case.
And she shot a warning shot, and they locked her up for that. And I was like, "Are you serious?"
Now picture this. Now the laws are not. Oh boy, the laws are not intended for everybody in a sense. But if you know the laws, it can benefit all of us. So in that situation with the woman in Florida, initially, yes, she did go to jail. They was fighting, and she wound up getting out later. The problem with this was, number one, they feel like if you're really in danger and you fear for your life, you're going to shoot the person, not up in the air. That's how they feel. That's just how the courts feel. Number two, there was a child in the house. So the child was on the top floor. So that firearm being discharged could actually hit the child. So now this endangerment of a child, neglect of a firearm, So all those charges kind of built up. But if she had U.S. Law Shield, it wouldn't have been a situation. They would actually fight for her.
So I should get insurance on my weapons just to protect myself.
It's needed. U.S. Law Shield is nothing but $20 to $15 a month. And if you're going to carry a firearm, or if you have a firearm, or even if you feel like you might be in a situation, and it covers your children as well. So for my daughters, they know hand-to-hand combat. We had a situation a while back that little boy pushed my daughter off the bus, and I'm looking at her like, why didn't you do anything? She said, because I didn't want to hurt him. And I was okay, well, true stuff. But next time, hey, you represent me. So the next time it happened, she broke his nose. And it was pretty bloody, and the school wanted to suspend her and everything else, but we got the whole situation pretty much dropped. He should have kept his hands to himself. It wouldn't have happened to him.
What state are you in? Virginia?
I'm in Virginia, correct, but I support the DC metropolitan area. I do training in DC, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina. So I do concealed carry classes in the Metaverse. I don't do it in Horizon. I do it in Horizon, what's that, workrooms? So I do it there. That's another whole conversation. We get to that later. Fiji.
I do have my license to carry. I'm in Pennsylvania.
You say you have your license to carry in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
So even with Pennsylvania, you can't carry in Philly.
What? Say what now?
There's certain parts of Philly you can't carry in. For instance, even in DC, you can get a license to carry in DC, but you can't go downtown DC with a White House and with the monuments and stuff with that gun. It's a lot of rules with. That's why when you take the concealed carry class, you learn all the different laws, the terms, and basically how to keep your behind out of jail.
Now, I want to ask you a question too, because I seen this one recently. The dude, Mr. Chan, was saying he caught like a case because he always carry his gun everywhere he traveled. Like he always like confirm his firearm being on. I don't know how he be flying around with his gun or whatever. He said that when he went,
because you can fly with it. Keep it on.
Yeah, I fly with it.
Yeah, he went to New York, and I guess something happened, and it was like, nah, you can't do it. Like it was something with his paperwork. Basically, he ended up having like some type of discrepancy with that.
So the discrepancy was, I'm going to use the word some may know, some may not. It's called reciprocity. Reciprocity basically means agreement from one state to another state to say, hey, if someone can carry a gun in your state, it's okay, you can carry in my state. The problem with New York is if you're not a New York resident and you don't have proper paperwork, proper reasoning and stuff, you're not going to be able to get a concealed carry in New York. I pretty much can carry in almost every state, but New York told me no. And they don't care about my credentials. They don't care about what I do for a living. New York said, not here. So certain places, it's a no-go. California, it's a no-go. Some places like that, they're not gun friendly per se, but they are working on a law that all 50 states will come together and say, hey, if a person have a concealed carry license in this state, they're covered for all states.
So, all right, now to go back what I was saying, how important is it for women that have a gun license and be able to protect themselves right now in this day and time?
Cool. So I wouldn't just single women.
I'm just saying in general.
So in general, I think it's very important for everybody to have. I think it's important for everyone to have a gun license. This day and age, no matter how we want to shake it, here in America, guns is here. Whether they're legal or illegal, guns are just a part of our culture. We can take every gun from every law-abiding citizen, but of course, we all understand that the criminals are not going to give their guns away. So you are your first line of your defense. Now, I will say this, Fiji, not everybody like guns, and I respect the people that don't. So they have less than lethal. So I had a client recently that she went to the range, she did great, but she started crying. And it was like, what you crying for? And she was like, no matter what somebody do to me, I couldn't shoot them because I couldn't live knowing I took somebody's life. And that's cool. I understand that 100%. There's less than lethal options out here. You have my favorite, it's kind of funny though, bear mace.
I heard about that.
I know it sounds crazy, but this is mace designed for bears. So you can use your imagination. You can go on YouTube. You can see some weird guys spraying each other with bear mace, and it went wrong. But mace in general is good. You don't have to get bear mace. But that bear mace, boy.
I heard about the bear mace. I heard it's serious.
Get some coyote piss. That works.
That stuff ain't no joke, man. It'll run everybody up. But yeah, think about it like this. The average police time in a good neighborhood is like 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, that's a good neighborhood. And we all understand that we all wasn't probably born in a good neighborhood, or either we're not in a good neighborhood now. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario, like where I'm from, Southwest DC, it used to take 30 minutes to an hour, and sometimes they don't even come depending on what it was. So you are your first line of defense. And at the end of the day, it's like how much does your life mean to you? That's just period. Now, if you're one of the ones that can't carry a firearm, that doesn't mean that you're defenseless. There's other things to do. There's other parameters to take. But if you can, it's your legal right to have one. And I definitely encourage everybody to get one.
Shoot them in the nuts.
So I heard you saying that your daughters is they carry fire. They were firearm trained and they know how to do hand-to-hand combat. What made you? When did you start them doing that? What made you start like, yo, this what I gotta instill this into them? Like,
cool. So to have the gun talk, it goes by the maturity of the children. Actually, this is one of the topics I'm having on a podcast coming out real soon. So everyone knows their child and their maturity level. So introducing a child to a firearm at one age versus another age is really the child. Me personally, 5 years old, that's the age that you could kind of understand what's what not to do. Now, my introduction to firearm is not like, here, this is how to shoot it. It's like, hey, this is this. Daddy uses this when he goes to work. This is used for hunting. This is used to defend the family. This is used for this. This is something that you can't touch or play with, because if you do, it can result into death. You won't be here anymore. Now, some people might say, well, it's kind of blunt to tell a child, but children understand. And at the age of 2, or my 2-year-old right now, I can have my finger out and say, hold my finger, and cross the street. She won't let go of my finger at all. And it's because she understands there are cars, and these cars can hit you and harm you. So it's too easy for us as parents to say, don't do that. Don't touch the stove. Don't do this. Don't do that. But if you don't give a child the reason why not to do that, they're going to wind up doing it. So I say, don't touch the stove. And they say, well, shit, why should I touch the stove? They touch it like, shit, the stove hot.
Burn their hand,
Now it's like they got that pain. Now it's like, oh, well, you touch the stove, it's hot. But if I tell you ahead of time, if you touch the stove, it's hot, it's going to burn your hand, you're going to cry. They don't want
absolutely.
that.
We was just talking about that. Like, I feel like our parents didn't give like the detailed responses. It was just like, yo, don't do this because I said so.
Same stuff. So, I'm from that. Do it because I said so.
It's like, yo, I feel like that them doing that fucked up a lot of like reasoning for us and understanding when they could have actually just sat there and explained shit to us. But I can't really blame them because they was products of that themselves, so they just decided 100%. They picked up on that shit and they try to pass that shit down to us. And that's one thing I don't do. I explain everything to my daughters, man. Like, yo, this is how we do this.
And I feel like they had half of the truth because, like I tell my kids, there's certain times that it's a non-negotiable. Absolutely. I say move. Like, for instance, we have like a code word in our house. You know, I can yell out banana. Banana means all the kids, the oldest kids grab the younger kids, they go in the bathroom, they lay down in the tub. Daddy about to probably get busy in his house. You know, it's time to go down with the shooting. You know, but these are like drills and stuff that, you know, we have. Some of the reason because I am from DC, so I know what it's like. You know, I've been through certain things. And of course, military. I did 8 years in the Army as well. So the militant mind is always going. Now, when it came to hand-to-hand self-defense, obviously, none of my girls carry no gun. My oldest is 16. She's vicious with guns. She doesn't carry a gun, nor do she have a gun in her room. I have an arms room. I have a room dedicated with all the guns. She doesn't even have the pin to it. She's responsible. I believe in her, all that other good stuff. But at the end of the day, she's still a child.
Absolutely.
So when she's under my supervision, of course, she has her own gun in a sense. When we go to the range, she grab her gun, she do her thing, cool. But in that house, nah, you don't have a gun. because I'm not gonna put that on her, and I don't want any temptations or even her friends to peer pressure her. I know that she wouldn't, but we don't want to take that chance.
You don't even want to have that variable.
No, so hand-to-hand combat, that's important as well. So I told you before I used to box. So
I didn't know you used to box.
Yeah. So I don't know if you heard DC, the guy that used to be here.
Nah.
Anyway, he's from the money team. But long story short, I did boxing at one point, amateur fighting, did pretty well. But for me at the time, I was focused on chasing women and money. So I didn't really continue with my boxing career.
Okay. Speaking of boxers, not to veer off, Shakur Stevenson just had to fight this week. They said that fight. They said people was booing, man. They said it was an action pack. It was more like defensive. How you feel about them type of fights? Do you feel like every boxing match should be a brawl where everybody just punching and just trying to knock you out, or you think it should still be technical? So I like technical boxers. I like both sometimes. It depends on the situation.
So I've been a fan of boxing for years, and I like the sport of boxing. So I like the fact that you have to really think. It's almost like a chess move. Like every punch is chess. Nowadays, right now, because this is a social media age, that's why we have YouTube Shorts. Everybody wants the instant gratification. They want it now. That's why UFC is so popular, because within seconds, somebody done.
Somebody sleep.
So with boxing, if they're not getting that Gervonta Davis, I'm gonna knock you out type of vibes, they're not really feeling it. Like Mayweather, the way he fight now, people ain't gonna be feeling that. And towards the end of his career, people was like, man, whatever. They weren't even tripping off a Mayweather fight because they want to see somebody get knocked out.
Somebody get knocked out. They want to see somebody sleep.
That's because our attention span has got shorter.
It's way shorter
because of social media.
So Treble. So like, all right, boom. So being as though you trained in, you stamped in the arms training and all that. What made you take it up as a career? Like, what made you be like, yo, this is gonna be my career? Like, when you first started like doing it.
Cool. So, like I said, I did 8 years in the Army. In the Army, one of my jobs was to train the soldiers to shoot before they went to Iraq and Afghanistan. So I trained them on the M16 and the pistols as well. So when I got out of the military, I joined the government. And like most of us that get out of the military and join the government, we get fat and bored. So that happened for a minute, but my soldiers were still coming to me and saying, hey man, I need training. And I'm looking at them like, well, y'all in the Army, get SARS to train you. But they wanted me to train them. So I was going to a local gun store or whatever and shooting in the back and training them and, helping them out. Before you know it, I got civilians wanting training. And I found out I needed to be NRA accredited. And for me, it was like almost an ego thing. Like, why would I need that, to train people? Because this is like literally what I do. Mm-hmm. But you have to do it the right way. So I went to an NRA class. I got certified, and it just picked up. And my nickname is Trouble for various different reasons. And I made a vow to my mother that I was going to make my name something positive. So I named my first company Trouble Defense, and that's the company now that's been around for about 13 years. And one of the leading companies in Virginia.
So do you do like security, like too, or you just like?
So I train security officers, but we never got into the security world. I don't want to do security for a lot of different reasons. I like training them and helping them, but security, the liability is so high. And I just didn't want to go with the liability. Because one of your officers shoots somebody, even if it's out of self-defense, that could be the end of your company.
So, boom. That's crazy. The end of your company, if somebody claps somebody, is crazy. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you got to think about the liability. Even if they're in the right, let's say they shoot up and bust some windows out, they get sued for that. They get sued for the death. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. And the insurance that you got to keep on that is crazy. Like just my instructors to take people to range, I got a $2 million insurance on each person. So for a security company, I don't even want to have to deal with that mess.
That's different. If it's $2 million just to go to the range and security, you in that field, that might be a whole nother.
Exactly.
Yeah, now I get what you're saying. That's crazy. So how did you become so savvy in the social media field? Then, like, cause it seemed like to me that's kind of like hand in hand with like gun training. So like, what you?
So the social media came from when I started my company, I had to advertise it, and I just do it. I go put it like this: I'm the only person without a degree that got multiple degrees in YouTube University. So I literally studied everything and watch how people do things, and a lot of stuff is trial and error. So I'm only here the man that I am now because I mean, quite frankly, I fucked up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So all my mistakes just made me better at doing what I do now. So the transition from advertising my company and other people's companies, and now transitioning to YouTube, it's easy for me because it's like I've been doing it for so long.
That's fire. That's fire. So, I mean, I'm similar. Like I like to learn hands on. I'm the type of person I got to see something, man. You can tell me this, that, but I want to
For sure.
see it. You feel me? So, like when I see it, I know I could do it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So basically, like you know how to like the algorithm. Basically, that's what you learned it.
Yeah. Just like what I sent you when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to the show. If you put those tags and those things out, guarantee this will be the highest ranked show you got. Just based off of those tags and stuff. Because people follow, certain people. So they're going to see these tags and they're like, okay, well, let me check it out. And, this is a big topic right now in the world. Guns is always going to be a big topic,
Absolutely.
no matter what president we get in there.
Listen, I've been trying to get you on the show, man. You like.
I'm here now, baby. I'm here now.
You here now. You know what I'm saying? It took a while to get you here. But
I was coming. I had to fuck with my boy. I had to come.
And I appreciate it, man. You gotta let me train you in the space, man, because you've been in there just wasting your time, man. I gotta get you right, man.
I can take a pointer or two.
What is this, the beginning?
I can always take a pointer or two. But if anybody have any questions, I'm open to it, bro. Absolutely. It don't matter what the question is. If it's a legal question, I'm gonna kind of push it back to some legal stuff. But
when you going,
I'm open.
When you gonna do like a gun seminar or something in here? You gonna do something in here or
so? In Horizon, probably not. But workrooms, yes. In Horizon, I feel like I can't give you the just because I need you to see certain things. I need you to have the visual aspects of what I'm saying. Because I can tell you, pull the charger handle back, do this, do that. But without that visual, it's not going to hit the same. But if I can show you as well as have the communication, then it'll be a better show. So we teach in the Metaverse. Literally, I have an instructor that's teaching in class almost every other weekend. And we do it in Horizon Workspace.
Well, y'all heard that, man. Make sure I give my boy. Hey, yo, so what's going on with that show that you got with Metaverse? What's his name? That's his name, right?
Metaverse, yeah. So Metaverse, we have so this is one of the companies that we came up with in the Metaverse. It's called Comco Theater. We are LLC now. And basically we're a market advertising entertainment company. So Metaverse, he focused on shows and improvs and stuff within the Metaverse. And I go out and get businesses, real businesses, to display their banners and stuff, and we charge them. So we go live stream on multiple different platforms and just give them shout outs. And so far we've linked up with some pretty big ones. And a lot of this, for everybody, anybody that want to win in this space, you have to look at it like this. You as an individual have something to offer this space. So don't always hide behind an avatar. If you like, let's say you do cooking and you want to give people cooking advice in the Metaverse, that's cool. But every now and then go live, talk about it on social media. Let people understand who you are as an individual first, and then they're going to fall in love with the avatar. So let them be able to Google you or hear from you or so on and so forth, and it makes it easier transition. I went live a few times on Instagram. Some may see, some may haven't. Metaverse recently, I don't know if you noticed, he's starting to show his face a lot more now. And it's about branding yourself. You know,
Absolutely.
even when I was telling you about, you know, the rapping, like, yo, you dope, like 100%. And I'm kind of hard on rappers, but when you did my song, you know, I could feel it in the air. When that tune came on, I was like, all right, he better rip this shit because it's my joint. And you did it so much justice. So, like, I would love to see you rapping it in real life, and then you rapping it in the metaverse, and then you kind of show that transition for the worlds, because people might not care about the Fiji bang in the metaverse, but they'll fall in love with the real you. So once they fall in love with the real you, everything this avatar does is gold, because that transition is already going to be there.
That's what we going for, man. Listen, man, we definitely working on some big things. So, Treble, man, what can they expect from you anytime soon? Like, what projects you got going on?
Well, as of right now, I'm doing a lot of things with the Comco. Guys, come and check us out. Pretty much every day, we have some type of improv comedy. Some stuff is funny, some stuff is a little corny, but you know, it's fun. One of the things that I'm doing now is called the debate. So I do that every Wednesday at 9:00. And debate is literally two people have a debate about a topic. For instance, does sugar belong on grits? So you will be pro sugar on grits. I'll be anti sugar on grits, and we kind of debate that back and forth.
I like stuff like that, man.
So I'm gonna tell you now, sugar don't belong on grits, but that's just my personal opinion. I think grits is good with salt, pepper, and everything else.
Salt, pepper, butter.
Exactly, but I'm pretty sure now
I'll put sugar on
somebody.
Grits, though.
Hey, give me some confetti if you believe sugar should go on grits. See,
I don't put sugar
I think
on
something
grits
wrong
before.
with them. I think something wrong.
Listen. I was locked up though when I did it, so it's different.
I can excuse you for that. You know another big one that people fuss about. Okay, one more. One other thing that people fuss about: does the milk go in the cereal first, or does the cereal go? Like, what goes first?
Come on,
I think cereal 100%.
If you pour milk in your bowl first,
if you pour milk in the cereal first, I think you're a serial killer.
I don't trust you, bro.
That's some diabolical shit.
Yeah, if you pour
who pours milk in the cereal first? Be honest.
You a different type of character, man.
Only if I got some milk left over and I want some more cereal.
Mel, I know you ain't raising your hand.
Then
hell no.
You add the cereal.
Hold
back
up,
to
I gotta
the
get
bowl.
Mel up here, man.
Whoa. Somebody raise their hand for that.
Yeah, Mel just said he did that because you know Mel is the second guest tonight. You know he got the Mel. He got the Mel grooming beard products and all that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm gonna check that out.
Help me get the beard luxurious and all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with that.
Hey, yo, Z, man.
It was a question.
Do I gotta raise my hand or some shit?
Nah, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, this go back to the gun things, right? That you were talking about. You know about how do you feel? Because I'm sure you know. How do you feel about the burner non-lethal pistols?
Elaborate. What do you mean?
Like, do you think that's a good option? Because I know, like, for the burner pistols, anybody could get them. You know what I'm saying? As long as you over the age of 21. It don't matter if you're a felon or you ex-psych patient, anybody can get them. And they come with, you know, I believe 6 different rounds. They got the gas bullets, the pepper bullets, they got the plastic joints, and then they got the plastic wrapped in the metal. Like, they got 7 different options. So
if that's all you got, I guess.
I mean, I got one of those too, but because only thing I don't like about it though is they use it. It's an aerosol. You know what I'm saying? So, but once you puncture the aerosol, you got to use it right then and there. And what you gonna say? Hold on, let me put my air tank in my pistol before I shoot you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so I'm not a big fan of it. But however, if that's all you have to defend yourself and your family, then it is what it is. I mean, I'm not a big fan of using a butter knife, but if that's all I got, I'm gonna get physical with that butter knife. You hear me?
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna get busy.
If you got it, use it, whatever you need. But the most important thing when it comes to home defense is to have a plan. You know, already think about, if this happened, what are your reactions to it? I'm pretty sure we all went to school and we had fire drills. We probably thought it was stupid, gave us some time to high five our friends and so on and so forth. But that was preventive maintenance. And in our home, we should have some type of preventive maintenance just in case.
That's fire. That's fire.
Any other questions?
Shout out to Zine for putting this question thing here. I didn't know that was gonna be there. That might be the last time it's gonna be there. But
any more questions?
Any more questions about gun safety? Make sure y'all niggas is strapped, man.
It could be political. It don't matter because I know a lot of people
gotta be strapped.
A lot of people want to talk political about it.
But
Tank, I can't hear you. Can you hear?
I don't know what she said.
I didn't have a question. My controller was messing up.
Oh my bad.
Oh yeah. I don't listen. Hey, yo, Zine, you could put Mel up here, man, so we get to the bottom of. I mean, how to have a luxurious beard and all that.
Definitely.
Tink, I feel some type of way y'all having that show too, man. And I ain't know that on the flyer, but I'm gonna wait till after the show talk about that one. It's cool though.
But I thank everybody for having me. If you want to reach out to me for concealed carry license, business, or whatever the case may be, I'm on Instagram at Trouble1911, just like the avatar. And yeah, man, I don't mind helping people out.
So is that just saying your YouTube? That's your YouTube.
Nah.
Page?
So the funny part is when it comes to the YouTube, I help manage YouTube channels.
Okay.
So my wife have a YouTube channel called Shoot the Shit. It's like really shoot the shit, but can't say shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a play on words. It's basically you talking while you shooting at the same time and having discussions about women empowerment. So that's one channel. I do have a young rapper channel that I help him develop, and man, it's his page is at 1,400 subscribers, and man, it was pretty fast. It was really, really fast. But a lot of this, like, it's like my background. Like I said, I've been doing SEO, which is search engine optimization. I build websites, so I'm used to this. You see what I'm saying? And I don't mind sharing the information to anybody. A lot of people, they talk about how you do the thumbnails. That's the number one thing, because you got to think about it. When you go on YouTube, the first picture that you see that kind of catch your eye, that's the video you're going to probably click on, right? Unless you're deliberately looking for something.
Absolutely.
So to make a good thumbnail, I know a lot of people, they might not be graphic designers and so on and so forth. Use Canva. Canva is actually a good one. Canva is a very good start. And if you guys don't know about Fiverr, download it right now. Fiverr is a very good place to get a lot of things done for cheap, in a sense. And just one more nugget. I'm pretty sure we all understand ChatGPT is Mecca. I can't express how Mecca it is. If you write it down exactly what you need from ChatGPT, it's going to spit it out. If you say, hey, man, I'm Fiji Bang, I got a podcast about XYZ, give me a title in the description that's going to be fire and get a lot of people engaged, it's going to spit it out for you. Now, I will say go back and put it in your words a little bit, but it's going to give you what you're looking for.
Okay. That's fire. Listen, man, I appreciate you for coming through. I know you're a busy man.
Always, bro.
You like to be a troller sometimes too when you in your zone. Hey, yo, so being as though we in here, who was the people you was playing spades with last night, man? They was kind of rowdy in that joint, man. They looked like it was on demon time, man.
Nah, so I'm excused. So these are my friends from real life. Like, they drunk, they having a good time.
They was on demon time last
night. They teasing,
man.
They messing with me. So one of my mans, I got him in trouble with his wife. Not no real trouble, but
yeah.
I'm acting crazy in there. They lit, whatever the case may be. So they were just having fun. They don't really know. They don't know how things work in the metaverse quite yet. So like to remove me, to remove me for them, that was funny. That was something funny to them. They ain't really know no better, man. But man, them some good dudes. They just new to the metaverse, kind of having fun in it. I brought a couple of friends some Oculus just to let them experience it. Now they love it, man. They in this place.
That's fine. Man, shout out to the 52 hitters, man. PSL, man. You already know the vibes. Zine, get send mail up this joint. So I'm saying, yo, how you and the boy Metaverse link up, man?
So Metaverse is one of the first people I met in the Metaverse. And man, when I came to Metaverse, man, everybody was getting me. I was getting got left and right. What's up, brother?
What up, yo?
Shout out to Mel's beard.
And who did your beard, man? Already your beard. Man, goddamn, your Meta beard nice.
I'm saying, Mel, man, introduce yourself to the people that may know you, may not know you. You know, we on Twitch, we on Facebook, IG, we on everything right now.
No, I'm not. Well, what up, everybody? My name is Mel. Yeah, I've been in, I got my own beard care company that I came up by myself. I make all products and stuff like that. So if y'all need some pointers on y'all beard games, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people I actually got a beard.
Absolutely. Listen, so I feel like a beard defines a man. You're in a sense where I feel like you can't listen. And I don't want nobody to take this disrespectful, but if you running around with no facial hair, little bro, we gotta watch you. We gotta watch you. We gotta watch you real close, my boy.
And I don't mean no disrespect.
And I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, but this is. I just can't trust you. It's something about somebody being 30-something plus and up with no facial hair that do something to me, man. You give me undercover agent vibes, man. I don't know.
Big facts.
So Mel, man,
I'm gonna let him sit right here, bro.
What made you get into like as far as like the beard care and all that, grooming and all that?
I've been having the beard for a little while.
I can't get back
because I used to work security and shit. So, and they used to with security they make you cut your beard all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So after I stopped doing that, I'm like, man, I'm not cutting it no more. So I started trying to come up with stuff to kind of keep my beard from itching and all that flicky and stuff like that. So I started coming up with my own products, my own stuff to kind of put in the beard. So when COVID hit, I'm like, man, I should just go ahead and try to bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Do it on my own. So that's exactly what I did. I got my LLC and all that EIN numbers and stuff like that, and I started doing it on my own. So I've been going since 2020.
What's been going on?
That's fire. So
anything good?
Are you just solely doing beard products, or are you going to start like
right now
venture into other grooming?
Yeah, I'm moving towards the grooming, like the clippers, and I do have shampoo and conditioners and stuff like that. And I'm trying to get more stuff for like women products and stuff like that.
Fire.
Most of the products that I have now. Some of the products that I have now can be used for women, like the shampoo and conditioners and the butters can be used because it's all the same products that they use on theirs. So it's just certain ones got the men's scents, and I'm coming out with a couple different women's scents.
Listen, tune in. I'm coming with some fire. So
jump up or jump down.
Grooming is a part of it's a major part, man. Like so that's definitely an industry that's always gonna have customers. Yeah. People want to look good, they want to smell good, they want to feel good. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, last month was Men's Mental Health Month, and I feel like grooming is a part of that. You feel me? So it's like it was only right to have you up here. So what's some of the things that do to a beard, like your beard? Like say if you're trying to grow a full beard, like what is this? Is a certain way you're supposed to cut it? Like how? Like what type of tips would you have?
In the beginning, you cut it. A lot of people, when they first growing a beard, a lot of people do cut it. From what I've been being told, and every time I go to all these events, they tell me that they cut it because they started to get that itching feeling. Mm-hmm. You want to get the itching, but the problem with that is the reason that it's itching because you're not using the oils, because the hair on your face is drawing your oil, so it's going to get dried out. So you got to use the oils and the butters to kind of keep it going, so you won't have to do that. But most people think when you first started, you don't need no oils or anything like that, but you do. You don't need as much, but you can just use a little bit here and there to try to get it keep going. The point is not to cut it, and you just let it do its thing.
Let it do what it do.
Right. And the oils and the butters and the shampoos and the conditioners and stuff like that is supposed to keep your hair healthy and make it grow a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So
Listen, I remember. I never forget, man. I told my mom. This is when I was like high school. I'm like, man. I first started growing my little goatee. I'm like, Mom, I want the Freeway beard. You know, Freeway was one of my favorite rappers growing up. So I told her like, Mom, I want a beard like Freeway. She said, no, the hell you don't, boy. But nah, real talk. So it's like, yo, now I got a little Sunni. You know what I'm saying? Do I want my drink? I want my drink mad full, but it's like, yo, it get full, but it's like, it seemed like it stopped. I know it don't stop growing, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you grow your hair out, you be like, is it growing? But it do be growing. You just gotta be patient, man.
You gotta be patient, and then, like I said,
you gotta treat it good, like you said. You definitely gotta moisturize. You gotta
moisturize.
exfoliate. You gotta do all that
and stuff like that. Like you gotta keep it consistent. I'm not saying like every hour on the hour put the oils and the butters on, but you definitely gotta have it once you get out the shower, when you get up in the morning and stuff like that, to put it
especially
in.
Especially now in this heat, man. You definitely gotta moisturize your beard and your hair. You gotta stay moisturized. You gotta
do it kind of extra and kind of be careful with the heat, because the heat, it kind of, it dries it out fast.
It'll cook it ASAP.
It'll cook it. So this heat ain't doing no justice, but you still gotta keep it going.
Absolutely not. Like so, Mel, you got a website? You got like website they can reach you?
It's melsbeard.com. You can reach me on Mel's Beard on IG, Mel's Beard on Facebook, Pinterest, whatever. It's the same thing.
So, do you have any tips for them, for anybody that just like, I guess might be wanting to get into the grooming industry, or like find a little niche in the grooming industry or something?
It all depends on what your niche is. If you got something that you figured out at home, that you figured out that you think everybody else will like, I say go out and do it. Because when I first started, I got my EIN number, the LLCs, and I did all that on my own. Mm-hmm. And I also I did a website on my own. Like you were saying, I use Canvas. I use Fiverr. I use the same thing, like all my logos and stuff like that. I reached out to somebody that came up with the idea, and we did it. But majority of 95% of the things right now, I got somebody else working for me right now, so that can help me with my social and the emails and stuff like that. But like in the beginning, I started doing it on my own. So if you want to do it, just be patient. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be kind of difficult to start it on your own, but you got to keep going. That's it.
You definitely got to be your biggest fan. You got to be your biggest motivation, man.
You got to be your biggest motivation, because one day you're going to sit thinking like, man, is it working? Is it going? Is you pushing? Like, am I doing enough to keep it going? But you got to keep fighting, because ain't nobody else going to be doing it for you.
Absolutely. And the fact that you do a lot of the mixing yourself, like you put everything else.
I do if anybody in this room right now buy a product, you're getting the product directly from what I made. So
Dexter's Laboratory, man. Let's go, man.
Like every product that you see on the website that you get is made directly from me right now.
That's fire, man. That's fire. Listen, man. Get with Mel. You trying to get the luxurious, you know what I mean? The beard. You trying to get the smell good hair, conditioner, shampoo, and he ready to get something for the ladies. Body wash and all, he ready to tighten y'all up. Listen, get with Mel ASAP, man. You got any merch? You got any like t-shirts or anything?
I got t-shirts, I got hats and stuff like that. I got all kind of stuff that's on the website. But don't go by the name on this Horizon thing, because Horizon kind of played me a little bit. Like the R is gone. So it's melsbeard.com. If y'all don't, I got a world. If y'all want to see what kind of products I do got, I got this Mel's Beard World. And it's over. Y'all can just hop in there real quick and just check that out.
Well, listen, man, y'all heard it here first, man. Melsbeard.com, man. Mel's Beard World, Horizon Worlds. Get with them. Every product is handmade, black-owned business. If you don't support black-owned business, man, go. You got to get out right now. Like, don't come back to my show, none of that. Mel, man, I appreciate you for coming through. I'm definitely gonna grab some of that beard oil. You know what I mean? All that. You already know, man. Listen, plug the website again, man.
Tell us your prices.
Well, for oil, you get the oil at $16. The butters and balms are $12. The shampoo and conditioner is $10. And then like the hats and stuff like that, it varies between sizes and stuff like that.
You got any bundle deals?
Yeah, it's all bundled deals. If you want to get the oils and the butters together, you want to get the oil and the butter together, it's 32. If you want to get the oil and balm and the butter, it's 37. If you want to get the oil, the butter, the shampoo, and the conditioner together, it's 45. Stuff
Okay,
like that.
that's
So
good.
if you go on the website, you can get everything. If you need more information about
Oh my bad, I'm
what
all
to
in your way,
do,
bro.
all this other stuff, you can just go on the website. I got a full list of everything. And if you need to talk to me personally, just go to Mel's Beer on IG. You can hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Period. And I answer.
Listen, man.
Or the person who runs my IG, she gonna answer, and then she gonna let me know. Let's just do that.
Listen, get with him to get with him. You heard? Listen, you already know, man. Mel's Beard, man. Fiji. First, he here first. Trapstreet Radio. And he gonna come
Appreciate
back once he get the other products. You heard? You already
it.
know.
All
I like
day.
when my guests come back through, spend time on the porch, man. Listen, Trapaganza coming soon. 3 stages, 3 DJs. Shout out DJ Fade Game, Paramount Flow, Chevy Crocker. We ready to put together the biggest concert in the Metaverse. Paid joint. We're gonna get the artist straight. Shout out to the Bay Misses. Make sure y'all go through this week on the 12th. Get with them. $15 a ticket. Like I said in the beginning of the show, you heard they got the VIP package. From the Middle coming back soon. Mental Health Podcast. Rabbit Red, go to that world. Get with her. Zen Royals. If you need any type of management, direction, or whatever else you need, you just want somebody to boss you the fuck around, get with Tink. She got you. You heard? Listen, Mr. Block Party Radio. Shout out to my guy, DJ Marcus, aka Damon Wayans, Major Payne and Third. You know what I mean? And then shout out to my guy, last but not least, the World Traveler. You heard? Listen, man, you already know. We hope Lux Vision Studios, CJ Shallow, Info Divine, man. We hope everything was all right with you guys. We know y'all going through hurricane season in Houston. Shout out to everybody that's in Houston right now. We praying for y'all. We hope everybody's straight. You know what I'm saying? Trevor, I appreciate you for coming through, bro. It's the most serious I ever seen you. I like that for you. I like seeing you serious, right? You already know, man. Trapstreet Radio, man. It's your boy Fiji, man. I don't want to hold y'all up. Hey, Zine, bring that song back. Hey, yo, Mel, man, I appreciate you for coming through, bro. You come back through anytime. We chop it up. You heard?
All day.
What up?
Get down on this motherfucker.
Yeah, make sure y'all go to melsbeard.com, man. Get the bundle pack, all that. Now listen, Trapaganza, man, the Trap Fest. Listen, we looking for sponsors. We're looking for people that want to put logo placement on the stages. Yeah, your business will be on the stage. We will be streaming on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, IG.
So now I
we'll be live
to put it back in.
So listen, logo placement.
Yeah.
We also looking for somebody that might want to host.
Yeah, piss me off. So
we're gonna put it together. Listen, look, artists, get with me, DJ Fade Game, get with Par, and get with Chevy. Listen, if y'all want to be a part of the Trapaganza, we all getting paid. Listen, we boycotting them other niggas. They done up, you heard?
I'm gonna get down on this motherfucker.
What is it tonight?
This nigga.
Hey, Z, you hold me hostage, gang.
All right, let's get down.
Fiji.
Yo.
Damn.
Huh? Hey, yo.
You put them.
Give the yeah.
Yeah.
I can't put them on the stage. Y'all niggas gelling. You gotta get Zim to put them up here. You know, I can't even get off the stage. You know I gotta get off the stage.
How we gonna get off the stage?
I can't even get off this stage. Look, you see I'm still stuck on the stage.
They coming now. Y'all gonna be...
You talking about put them up here. Stop gelling, bro. Hey, yo, listen. This July 11th, Bay Misses. They ain't crashing the stage, they making the stage. Get with them. Mimi Shante Cash App. $15 tickets, $40 VIP joints. Shout out to Waterloo Studios, Zen Royals, man. Standing on business like a roofer, you heard?
How did I get here?
They didn't put Ramrock.
They didn't put Ramrock up his joint. Zine, come on, Zine, give me a bottle.
It's all love. All love, Fiji.
Yo, who got the pad in here, man? I know
God is about to take you off.
Cause his ass, he jelly.
Y'all look.
Tink do everything, y'all. She probably sell chicken wings too. She said she do tax refunds too, y'all. Okay. She sell plates. Okay. They do tax returns. She manage rap artists, singers, drawer artists, all type of artists. If you do art, she manage it. Okay. And then when you're done looking at the art and listening to the art, you can get you a plate and go file your tax returns too. Okay. Do you hear me? What y'all? You got some baked macaroni? Okay.
Y'all let me.
It is.
All right. Bay Misses the 11th on Thursday at 11 p.m. Eastern. You can purchase your tickets. Just go ahead and send a cash app to Mimi Shantae. The $40 VIP rooms, you can get your logo or your door in there. And at the end of the concert, you get 3 minutes to promote your brand. So that's what the VIP sponsor package comes with. So we hope to see some of you there.
We almost out of tickets, so please. Come on, rápido.